everyone, I'm Shabano. I'm a product marketing manager based in Europe. And today I'm really excited to talk to Bilal. Bilal, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thank you so much for having me with you.
Yeah, you're most welcome. So I'm really excited to learn about ConnectGenie a bit more and the new feature that you're going to release. But before we get into that, I would like for our audience that you introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your journey.
All right. So, Shabano, I actually am a product engineer and a seasonal product manager at the same time. I've been working in the tech space for almost 11 years now. My Just after I graduated, I was working in corporate sector for almost 3.5 years. And then in 2015, with a group of my university friends, we started our first startup. Its name was ZTag. This startup was a great learning experience for me, but it did not actually take off. But it was kind of a turning point because after I got the taste of the startup world, I was not willing to go back to the corporate sector. So I started working as a freelancer and eventually founded my software development services providing company named Kickbits. So that's what I've been doing since 2015. And my most recent, adventure of my startup adventure is ConnectGenie. I launched this startup in 2023, and I've been working on it since past 1 year.
Very interesting. Thanks for letting us know that. So can you tell us a bit more about ConnectGenie and your relationship with the company right now? And yeah, the whole idea, how did you come up with that?
So basically, as I've told you that, we Kickbits is a software development services providing company, right? So since 2016, when I started, my usually the business that I used to get was through platforms like Upwork or freelancers. This was the routine from 2016 up till 2020. Then I got selected in a professional fellowship exchange program, and I got to meet this amazing fellow named Devon Mobley. He was my host. He and I, we both were in the same software development consulting business. And but his way of getting business was through by working on his personal brand, and he primarily focused on LinkedIn. And so I decided that before meeting him, to be very honest, I actually never even updated my LinkedIn profile. But after meeting him, I got really inspired that by his content. I thought maybe I should also give it a try. So I started looking.
Use LinkedIn as personal branding
Yeah,
platform.
yes, LinkedIn.
Oh, okay.
So
And that was when? Sorry?
in 2020, I was
Oh, okay.
shortlisted for a professional fellowship exchange program, and then I got to meet
Okay.
Kevin Mobley.
So COVID, post-COVID era.
Yeah, but that program actually was held in 2020 virtually, but eventually I got to go to United States to participate
Oh,
in the program again in 2022.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, please continue. I was just a bit curious.
Yeah. So basically, Devon used to, get the business through, by working on his personal brand. I got really inspired by him, and I also started, looking for clients through LinkedIn. And what I was able to conclude was that, the clients that you are able to get through LinkedIn, they are actually, very high paying clients as compared to, like, for example, I was able to score a client that I was able to do a business of $100,000, and that's not an easy number to score through platforms like Upwork or freelancers. So
Yeah.
but so when I was done with that client, I wanted to reverse engineer what exactly that I do that eventually lead me to this client, because I had never met them. I just collaborated with them through LinkedIn. So I wanted to reverse engineer that. So I concluded that I actually used to spend once I have identified a prospect that I want to collaborate with or do business with, I would spend a lot of time scanning their profile just so that I can come up with a good connection note request so that I can send them and they would accept it. Because once they have accepted my connection request, that means they are also interested in collaborating with me, and the things become easier at that point. So this process of investigating your prospect's profile, doing all the scanning, looking at their about section, about their experience, seeing the mutual connections. This all takes a lot of time. Now in
So you mean the message that you can send through the connection request, that limited word.
that limited characters,
Oh,
right. So that is something I used to spend a lot of time.
uh,
So in
edit kar lenge.
2023, ChatGPT and OpenAI were the talk of the town, and I happen to be an expert with Chrome extension development. So I thought maybe I can create a Chrome extension that can scan the profile of your prospect, send it to AI, and and then AI would come up with a connect note, and then you can send that note. So it will take save a lot of your time, and then you will be able to connect with a lot of more prospects in a meaningful manner on a scale. So that's how the idea was conceived, and for that particular reason I named my product ConnectGenie. So but as I was working on this idea, I was also trying to improve the business development processes of my company Kickbits. I came across this methodology named E3C. It stands for engage, connect, converse, and convert. Basically the idea is, and I'll just not go into detail, but just to give you a summary. Instead, when you have identified a prospect that you want to do collaboration with, you do not send them a connect request from the beginning. You try to collaborate with them by first engaging with them, and the engagement happens by commenting on their LinkedIn post. So just so that start coming under their radar. So you engage with them, and then once you have made a mark in their territory, then you can actually send them a connect request. Then you can have a conversation with them, see how you both are a good fit, see their pain points, and then eventually send out your sales pitch. So I wanted to see that if I could also convert the engage and connect part into ConnectGenie. So we actually came up with another idea. We added a commenting feature which would scan the LinkedIn post and come up with a good comment so that people can start engaging in a much more efficient way. So these were the
Yeah.
two features through which we came up with ConnectGenie in 2023.
So I'm a bit curious, going back to the story that you mentioned, that you would do some research on the person that you want to connect to, and you would carefully curate your message. So I'm just wondering, just for sending that message, can you tell how much time did it take you, and how much effort did it take you? And then I would also like to know then how with ConnectGenie that timing can be shortened, or that effort can be minimized.
Well, I can not say the exact time, but on an average, when you are looking at a prospect's LinkedIn profile, you have to investigate their about section. You have to see their mutual connections, see what common grounds are you both upon, so that you can mention that in your connect note. So that can at least take 15 minutes on average to come up with a good request. But with ConnectGenie, just click a single button, and you would be able to create that note and send it to them.
Yeah, with ConnectGenie, it was really interesting for me to see that you have also put the option to choose the mood, like what should be the mood and language and tone of your comment, and then you can just go with that. So that was very interesting for me.
Yeah, basically the thing is that we don't want that just the AI generated content. We actually want that you are able to generate a comment that resonates with your voice. So that was the reason behind giving those configurations.
Right. No, very interesting. So as you mentioned about the generative AI, and you must be aware that there are, now so many products in the market that are using this technology. What are your insights, and how do you see the market with the products that are powered by AI or Gen AI in specific?
The thing is that the era of Gen I has begun, right? There is no question about that. If you are not using Gen I, artificial intelligence in your business operations, in automating your business operations, then you are going to eventually become obsolete very soon. See, people in business development domain, they are using AI to create cold emails. Marketers are using to create content. Software engineers are using AI to write good code, right? And then enterprises are using artificial intelligence to actually have a complete customer support service system, stand on those platforms. So AI is the important thing that you have to implement. It actually helps you in a lot of way in your business. Like, for example, I'm not saying this just because ConnectGenie is my product, but the people that have used ConnectGenie AI, they basically tell us that by using the tool, they were able to comment better, and they were able to get more profile views. Their engagement increased quite much, and they were able to build a better network.
Right. I would also imagine that, through that, then since you have developed your tone of voice, since you're, using Connect Genie and, producing this content, that would also strengthen your personal brand. Talking about that, then I would really like you to tell us about the new feature that ConnectGenie is going to launch. And as you mentioned, so many benefits of selling through, your personal brand or networking through personal brand. Will this new feature also help in that?
So basically, the thing is that personal brand building is an important aspect of social selling, right? When you are trying to connect with other people, then they are actually reviewing your profile so that you can so that they can see that what kind of content you are posting, and what kind of a mindset that you have. And if the content that you are posting is actually resonating with the product and the services that you are trying to sell, right? So in that sense, personal branding was very important. So we came up with the idea that maybe we should also help people to create LinkedIn posts with our tool, so that which can eventually support their personal brand building. So that's like the core idea behind this feature.
So this is going to be a new feature added for the Connect
Yes,
Genie customer.
yes, we have just introduced it. We're just testing out on it. It's available for people to use, but we are trying to ask some early users to give some feedback on it. So that's there, but it will be launching within this week.
Oh, very interesting. So as I see that you are a very strong advocate of social selling approach as compared to cold selling approach, can you elaborate a bit more on that and tell us about it by also telling us how will this new feature help us in social selling?
So basically, the thing is that I'm actually connected with a lot of international folks, because, as I mentioned, that I've been working with international clients since 2016. So I've actually seen people, post on LinkedIn, and they are scolding other people that you do not send me a sales pitch, right? The thing is, LinkedIn is no doubt a place of business. That's the truth about LinkedIn. But the thing is that you need to have empathy about others. That if you constantly, let's suppose that if you are getting sales messages, cold messages in your inbox all day around, you will eventually start ignoring those messages and probably get frustrated, right? So in that sense, if you want to sell to someone, you can try to interact with them with genuine intentions, like trying to connect with them in a meaningful manner, see what exactly their problem are, and understand from there. And then basically I would like to ask you one thing, that if someone came up to you with the sales pitch, would you do business with them, or someone who tried to come to you with the genuine intention of making a connection with you? It's quite possible that you would choose the later one, right?
The
So
second one for sure. Also, I mean, in my work, for example, I'm always looking for some useful material, some useful content.
yeah,
So I can see, and since I already saw and used the new feature, so I saw that you can already create some very useful content through that, and that can be very helpful.
yeah.
So I think that can be part of social selling.
The thing is that in this sense, I am a big advocate of social selling, right? I believe that it's important that you build a relationship with someone, and that can convert on a very high level with someone. So now the question, going back to the previous question, how does social selling and personal brand building relate to each other? I believe, and this is just my opinion, that social selling and personal brand building, they go hand in hand with each other, right? You can, once you like as I explained before, that if you are trying to connect with them, someone genuinely, then it is possible that they are going to review your profile, and when they are going to review your profile, then they are going to see that what kind of content are you building and what kind of personal brand that you are projecting.
Right, right. Understanding. So in a way, it's like tell and don't sell. And if you're telling about yourself, how you can help other people, what are the skills you have, the people who need your services will come to you instead of you going to them.
Exactly.
Very interesting things. So Bilal, I think for our audience as well, would you like to give us a short demo, maybe show us what it actually can do? And yeah, the floor is yours.
Right. So just give me 1 second to set up my system to see if everything is in place. Okay, let's go to once you have our extension installed, then you will see this particular Connect Genie icon in your address bar, next to your address bar, right? In your tools menu. You can go
Yeah.
to then, and here, when you have the extension installed and you open this post drafting model window, you will see these widgets, these UI widgets that have been injected by our extension Connect Genie, right? So let me just go through what these widgets are. Basically, these are some of the default topics that our themes that we give you by default, so that because mostly people are posting on LinkedIn about their company updates or what the hiring that they are doing or their personal milestone. So these are some of the default templates that you can use, and you can input some information over here to create the post. Then you can also add your own topic that you want to write the LinkedIn post about. And let's go with this first company updates topic, and fill in some information to create a post over here. So basically, let's suppose that the topic is company updates. The company name is Connect Genie AI. What is it? We launched a new feature, which is post drafting on LinkedIn. All right. So I have some instructions that I have already copied. I will just copy those instructions. So just so that I can, I don't have to type them again and again.
So they will be similar to what you would do in ChatGPT, for example, or
Exactly.
even easier. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can you don't have to switch between different windows. You just have to
Yeah.
write it over here, and it will draft the post right within over here. So these are different settings that we have. Oh, before going to the settings, these are the instructions that I've written. I just go through the instructions so that you can see the eventual post that gets generated actually follows these instructions. This new feature can help build your personal brand with ease. It comes with with built-in topics themes, which can help you get started with writing on LinkedIn. You can even add your own topic. With this feature, you can use broidery format to write posts that are brief but also easier for readers to read. You can use different configurations to tailor the post according to your voice. It has a unique ability that allows you to write LinkedIn posts with captivating hooks, which makes your reader want to click that see more button, right? It gives you the ability to post in 12 different languages. You can use the word count, you can choose a tone, you can have emojis and hashtags. You can use different ChatGPT models in order to create the content that best suits you. The exciting part is this tool is completely free when you start using it. So let's create a post about this. We have given the instruction. Let's create a post about this now. It takes like 3 to 4 seconds. All right. So, ever wished LinkedIn post drafting could be easier, more engaging, and multilingual? Your wish just got granted. This is kind of a hook, basically hook and meet. The concept over here is that when you see a LinkedIn post, there is a part of the post that is before the see more, and then the
Yeah.
later part, that part is actually the intriguing part, so that people click on it and read the entire post. So this is the first part. the hook, and the meat is the actual content, the informative content that you want to convey in your LinkedIn post. So what makes this truly special is the ability to craft compelling hooks that makes reader eager to click the see more button that we instructed it, and yes, hashtag and emojis are part of the deal. You can also choose different chat GPT models for content creation and that best suit you. The icing on the cake, it's free upon signing up thanks to our complimentary credits. Here's to the impactful communication. You can simply inject this, and this will be in well formatted post. You just have to click the post button after it. Yeah, so this is like a well formatted post that you are able to get. Now this is an example in which I have written the post for you by using a pre-default template, right? Let's suppose that you want to create a post on your own topic, right? So I had an epiphany recently that I was looking at LinkedIn from a totally different perspective, right? So I saw that LinkedIn is actually a platform which does not have a lot of cost for networking, right? If you are a business development manager or a C-level executive, you have to go on a lot of events to create your network, right? You have to travel, you have to spend money, right? So do all of these things. But with LinkedIn, you are just sitting behind the laptop, and you are able to connect with the exact person by writing the one single query. So this is something that I wanted to write a post about, and I have actually some details about it beforehand. So the topic is going to be LinkedIn, your zero cost networking platform. Now let's give it some instructions. So LinkedIn is the cheapest way to find opportunities and expand your network. Whatever I told you just now, these are the instructions that I have written over here. So let's generate a post. Just to let you know, we can generate posts in different languages. We have provided 12 different languages: German, French, Chinese, and all that. So you can use all of those. Let's use
Also
300.
Arabic as well, because Arabic generally is, from the opposite side. And oh, okay. So all of these. So from Asia till Europe.
Asia till Europe. So we can, let's, set up all these settings and then, create this note. With GPT-4, it takes a little bit more time because GPT takes more time to think.
Right.
So, ever spent hundreds of dollars on networking events only to leave with handful business cards and sore feet? What if I told you there is another way? This is the hook. I think it's a good captivating hook that would help people click on the see more button. Welcome to LinkedIn, your zero cost networking platform. Here's why it's the cheapest way to expand your professional network. No need to travel. Your potential connections are just one click away. Dress code, no there, no here. Network in your PJs if you like. Forget about those hefty event tickets or travel expenses. With one simple search query, find exactly who you want to connect with. So, I don't want to go into read out the entire post, but I hope that you can also agree that it's quite a good post that it has written.
Yeah,
And
for sure. This one is also coming with emojis, so that's
yeah,
great.
yeah, because I did, select the emojis and hashtags in this.
Yeah.
So this is the new feature that we are currently publishing.
That looks great, Bilal. And I think the people who are really looking to strengthen their personal brand, this is like a treat for them. So thank you for showing that. And talking about personal branding, I'm just thinking now, if you can share maybe 3 or 4 things that you think are the benefits of personal branding.
So basically, personal branding is something that, when you are building up your personal brand, when you are constantly posting content, you are actually, creating a subconscious, at a subconscious level, a trust with your audience, right? Let's suppose I use this example that, let's suppose that you wanted to hire an email marketing person, right? Now that and you got to shortlist 2 different profiles. One profile is someone who is on a regular basis, 3 to 4 times a week, is posting on LinkedIn about email marketing. And the other profile, they posted 2 years back, and they're just saying, excited to announce that I've joined this company as an email marketer. So who would
Yeah.
you? who would you hire? You would hire the person that is creating content on a daily basis, because they are working
Who's
on
active? Yeah.
you subconsciously establish a trust that this guy actually knows what he's talking about. So in that sense, personal branding does help you to convert leads more easily.
Right, right. So now I'm curious, what is the future of Connect Genie? And specifically this feature, I can see a lot of potential here. So can you share with the audience about the future?
Well, ConnectGenie, which started with just one single feature, has now become my life mission, and I'm trying to run a movement that because I've spoken to a lot of people. They want to work on their personal brand, but they're not able to because they don't have the time. C-level executives and all those people, so they will be able to use this feature. And I'm not going to just publish this feature and get done with it. We're going to evolve this feature. I have a lot of ideas that I want to implement just to extend this particular feature. And then there are other features like job. We have also implemented job cover letters, and we are also trying to touch the recruitment agencies, because that is an industry that can also take benefit of with a personal assistant like LinkedIn. So these are a lot of things that are in the pipeline that we intend to do.
Great things, great to know that. And I'm sure that, this feature has a lot of potential, and I think that this is going to be a great hit. I wish you all the best for it. And I don't know about others, but I'm going to keep an eye on Connect Genie and your new upcoming features. So thank you very much for today and for showing us this amazing feature and for telling us about what is happening in the Gen AI scene. Talk to you soon then, and good luck.
Thank you so much. I'm very grateful to you for having this and talking about this feature. I really hope that this would be helpful to you and others.
Yeah, great. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Take care. Bye bye.
All right.